Yo, yo, yo. All right, we live. I might keep that up on for 1 second. Mm-hmm. Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School of UPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yana. I'm preaching officer of 1,000 Natazav. Today is Wednesday night biblical law class. And if you tuning in, make sure you put your name, city, and state so I can mark you down for attendance. You understand? That I can't stress how important that is. And you don't want a brother to just be teaching class and the whole time you watching and you ain't said nothing. You ain't asked a question, put your name, nothing. Yeah, so make sure you put your name, city, and state. If you got any questions, put your questions in the chat. I'll answer them. And yeah, man, it's Wednesday law. It's Wednesday night law class. We gonna get started. Um, so yeah, today's topic I wanted to get into is is the word demure. We all been seeing this word trend. I seen it for the first time today. Everybody been using demure. Oh man, I cook food and I make sure I wash them off first. I'm so demure. You understand? Everybody using this word demure, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really a word and a term that women supposed to use or women use, but a lot of y'all shouldn't be using the term demure. A lot of y'all don't fit into that definition, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. You understand? A lot of y'all should not. Y'all should just completely throw that out of your vocabulary. You understand? Until you work on yourself at least. You understand? So we gonna read about some sisters that was absolutely demure in the Bible. They wouldn't just demure for Instagram or Facebook or social media. They was real life demure. That word irritates. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pull what scripture I'm gonna pull first. You understand? Let's see. Let's go to Job 39:17. It's like one second. I need to yeah, just to look up something right quick. All right, so yeah, so like I said, man, if you tuning in, make sure you put your name, city, and state, so I can mark you down for attendance. We gonna get started in a second. I don't got my apocrypha with me, so I need to use this phone to to look up a scripture. You understand? The water. So we gonna look up the definition of demure. Let's look this definition up. You know what I mean? Let's look up the definition of demure. All right, since everybody been using it and it's so popular, I want to know, do y'all even know the real definition of this word? Because if you did, yeah, a lot of y'all wouldn't be using it. Okay, so the definition of demure: reserved, modest, and shy, typically used of a woman. So demure means to be reserved. It means to be modest or shy. A lot of y'all not modest at all. A lot of y'all not shy. A lot of y'all not uh, uh, reserved. A lot of y'all don't fit this definition. You understand? And I'm gonna be straight up with you. But guess what? It was women in this Bible that actually fit this definition. A lot of y'all think it's okay to go to the strip club and you know what I mean, shake your behind half naked at the club, at the strip club. A lot of y'all think it's okay to dress provocative, when you know you got a husband. A lot of y'all be can just completely out of order. You understand? Don't fake for Instagram. Don't fake for Facebook and try to tell the world that you demure. We can tell by the stuff that you post on social media you not demure. You not modest. You not shy. Like a real woman, since the definition of demure is shy, a real woman should be reserved, modest, and shy. That's the definition, right? A real woman is supposed to be modest, meaning what? She ain't supposed to go outside showing all her belongings. You understand? It's called private parts for a reason because it's supposed to be private for you and your significant other. You ain't supposed to walk outside with lingerie on. We be going to the club sometimes. I be seeing women out there with straight lingerie on. Like, that's crazy. And all I could do is think about my rib, like, never. Never. Absolutely not. So, like I said, a lot of y'all not modest and a lot of y'all not shy, but it's not really y'all fault because y'all wasn't taught how to be modest or shy or reserved. Y'all wasn't taught these things. It's something that you just had whatever however you are, that's something that you just learned along the way. And a lot of y'all learn from whores. We all seen a movie, what's that movie called Players Club? Use what you got to get what you want. We ain't got nothing. So a lot of y'all use what y'all got to get what y'all want. So like yeah. Because I want to pull the scripture. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull the scripture. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 25:19. So like I said, a lot of y'all learn from whores. And y'all think it's okay to live and present yourself how you present yourself. And it's not. Like I ain't got no problem. Like see, a lot of times when trends happen on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, it's like usually we laughing at somebody or you know what I mean, we harming somebody or something like that. I ain't got no problem with women looking at the word demure and using it. All I'm saying is that really be demure, really be reserved and shy and modest. Don't fake the funk. Really be like that. You understand? So let me get Ecclesiastes 25:19. It say, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Like the all wickedness is but little wickedness to a woman. So all wickedness to a woman is a light thing. It's a little bitty thing. Walking outside half naked, that's a little bitty thing. You know what I mean? Shaking your butt in front of everybody, jumping on the car with your tongue out, that's a little thing. Having abortions, sleeping with, from different men to men to men, jumping from different men, that's a little small thing to women, to women in the world. That's a small thing. You understand? Talking crazy, going outside, showing your body parts. Those are light things and small things to a woman. You know how I know? Because Sexy Red just came out and said something about this word demure. What did she say? She said, "I'm not demure. I'm a HOE." That was she said. She said, "I am not demure. I am a HOE." Straight up. And she being real with you. And to her, that's a small thing. Now we all listen to her music. You understand? About this, she naming the colors of her private parts and all that. Like being a HOE or being a whore or a prostitute, that's a small thing to a woman. You understand? And half of you got to blame the men because we made it a small thing when really that's supposed to be egregious. That's supposed to be horrible for a woman to be like that. You understand? But what did Summer read again? It said, "All wickedness is, all wickedness is but little wickedness of a woman." Man, the small sin, the small wickedness, something that's big is looked at as small to a woman. You understand? And that's why Sexy Red came out and said that, "Nigga, I ain't demure at all. I ain't even for the fake with you. I'm a HOE." And you gotta understand why she said that. Sexy Red went on a podcast with what's his name? Lil Yachty and somebody else, and they said, "Man, name something or tell us something bad that something horrible that happened to you." They thinking she gonna say that she got high and like crashed into somebody's car or something. She said, "No, I was molested," and they didn't even know how to respond to it. In fact, they laughed at her. It was so awkward because they didn't expect it. They started laughing. You understand? Or really, she really wanted to talk about that because she probably ain't never got the counsel that she needed in that situation. You understand? But this is the woman that y'all learning from. This is the people that y'all learn. Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. Man, you play now. I be in these clubs. When you play their music, man, you see a total different spirit come on women. Like they not in the club playing Jill Scott for a reason. You understand? They not paying because Jill. I mean not Jill Scott. What's her name? Um, what's the little sister name with the fro in the '90s? What's her name? Lauren Hill. Yeah, they not playing Lauren Hill in the club for a reason. Lauren Hill was fake way demure. They playing Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. You understand? Nicki Minaj. They playing all these songs. What's the other one name? I'm F nigga free. They playing all these women songs. They not demure, but these is the women that you know our daughters and our children want to be like. This is what they want to be like. You understand? So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna get First Timothy's 2:11. Let's go to New Testament. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. You can get this phone right there. All right. So First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Like the Bible says, a woman is supposed to learn in silence with all subjection. Like the problem is in the black community, black women, Hispanic women, Native American women, they're given a platform to just talk and just be however they want to be, and it shouldn't be like that. Like it's a show with Rick Ross, Bay Mama on there, and a few other women on there. It's called Aunt T. Like, you know, like they spilling all the tea about everything that's going on in the community. That's not how a black woman is supposed to be. You understand? That's not how a black woman, our daughter of Zion, is supposed to be. You see how they act on there. They on there. This is the crazy part. These women is in their 40s and 50 years old, but you will look at them and you'll think like the way they act like they teenagers. But then this is who our black woman is learning from. You understand? Let's keep reading. Um, First Timothy 2:11. It said, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." Why is it saying that? It's saying that because one, one of black like a black woman, one of her biggest enemies is herself, is her mouth. Like she don't know when to be quiet or how she don't know how to shut up. You understand? And then you give her a platform, and she's like that. Oh man, it's ridiculous. You're gonna be on social media just like Sexy Red saying, "I'm not demure. I'm a HOE." You see what I'm saying? I'll keep reading. He said, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." And the Bible say, the Lord said He suffered not a woman to teach, but to be in silence. Like woman ain't supposed to be teaching a man how. Like I'll be listening to these podcasts, and women be like, "Man, you ain't no woman. How you gonna tell a woman how she should be?" I can tell you because I know how I don't want my daughter to be. I know how my mama was and how my mama shouldn't have been, or how my mama wasn't. I know. You know what I mean? I know. But what did it say? I'm reading it again. It said, "But I suffer not a woman to teach a woman ain't support like a woman can. A woman can teach another woman good things. You understand? But if you teaching a woman how to be a loud mouth, the opposite of shy, the opposite of reserved, you understand? You teaching her how to be an HOE. You teaching her like that's why this music nowadays is so detrimental to the black community. Sexy Red and all this music because we like what did it say? It said sin to a woman is looked at as a light thing. Like when you make a song talking about what color your private parts is, that is not a light thing. That's horrible. Especially when this little girl's listening to this song and thinking that it's okay. Like the song's so evil. I've been at the damn swimming the swimming pool with my kids, and I didn't heard little boys singing it. I'm like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. You understand? But that's why a woman is supposed to what? It said, but I suffer not a woman to teach. A woman ain't supposed to be teaching. You understand? Especially teaching other women bad things. It ain't supposed to be like that. Like Sexy Red was taught a horrible thing. Megan Thee Stallion was taught a horrible thing. Cardi B was taught a horrible thing. And 9 times out of 10 it was by other women. Well, like women are contrary to popular belief, women learn from other women. Like you ain't never seen dude go on the street and ask questions, right? And he asking women, he asking other women, what do you think men prefer, a BBL or a natural body? They all said BBL, but then when he asked the men, all the men said they prefer natural. You understand? Well, why do women think that? Because women learn from other women, and that's why a woman ain't supposed to teach bad things to another woman. You understand? Keep reading. It said, It said, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Why is she not supposed to usurp authority over the man? Because Eve sinned first, and then Adam's seed following her. And because he followed her into sin, he's never supposed to listen to her, especially when it comes to serving another God, what she should put on, how she should dress. He should never listen to her because why? I read the scripture at the beginning of the class. The biggest sins is a small thing to a woman. That's why he shouldn't listen to her. You understand? You supposed to teach her what she's supposed to put on, what she's supposed to wear, how she's supposed to conduct herself, how she's supposed to be in public, how she's supposed to be around the children. That's how you supposed to run the household. You understand? Because if you don't, guess what? You see how Adam and Eve fell, and they got evicted, and got kicked out the garden, and then one of their sons ended up becoming a unaliver. You understand? The other one got knocked down. That's how it's going. That's how your family gonna turn out. Like like the Bible say, the things that was written aforetime is written for our knowledge. Like you supposed to look at the story of Adam and Eve and say, damn, what really happened? They got evicted out the Garden of Eden. They got kicked out. They didn't get no grace period, nothing. Straight kicked out. One of their sons became a murderer. The other one got knocked down. You understand? And then they had to work hard for their money. That's in the Bible. And that's why you should learn from a story to say a woman is never gonna run my household. You understand? But a lot of y'all can't do that because you in a relationship to where whoever make the most money, that's who wear the pants. That's how it is nowadays. Whoever make the most money, that's who calling the shots. You understand? But the Bible ain't said none of that, nothing like that. You understand? The Bible ain't say Eve supposed to listen to Adam because Adam supposed to listen to Eve because she make more money. My bad. So like the Bible ain't said that. So it's like it. So let's go to Titus right quick. Let's go to Titus 2 and 3 while we on topic. Because it said it suffered not a woman to teach, right? Let's go to Titus 2 and 3. Because you also got these fake Israelites, these lavender lads. You understand? You got these rainbow cult. They're part of the rainbow cult. They got shirts saying that don't listen to black women. Let me see what the Bible said about that. Let me see what the Bible says about listening to black women. Let's go to Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. Titus chapter 2, verse 3. And it said, I'm gonna start at one Bible matter of fact. It said, but I speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. So the things that we speaking about right now is sound doctrine. You understand? This is educational for the black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian community. It says, verse 2, that the aged men be sober, grave temperate, and sound in faith and charity and patience. So this is talking about the men. It said the aged men be sober. Like you can't be going around like you know how feminine it is for a man to walk around town drunk. Like you around here drunk and loose. Like what the hell? And as a grown man, that's crazy. And it said grave temperate, meaning that you're not easily, uh, you know, you don't easily get mad. It says sound in faith and charity and in patience. Verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. What is this talking about? It said that the aged woman likewise. Who's the aged woman? The aged woman is the older woman. It's supposed to be grandmama in them. It's supposed to be auntie in them. Or in our case, it's supposed to be sisters that have been in the school for X amount of time. You understand? That been here and that know the ropes, that know how it go. It said what? The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming separate. Meaning what? Meaning that the behavior as becoming holiness, meaning that you're not supposed to behave like everybody else. While everybody else running around wanting to be like Sexy Red, you understand, and wanting to be like Cardi B and all these rap females. You supposed to be something totally different. While everybody in your household running around being like the mom and your grandma who ain't nothing but whores, didn't know how to keep a man. They didn't got married 4, 5, 6 times. You supposed to be the opposite of them. You supposed to be separate. Like how your woman act is supposed to be separate from how other women act. You understand? I'm gonna read that again. It said the aged woman likewise that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Not false accusers. Not women that be running around lying all the goddamn time. You understand? Like y'all, for instance, that's on social media. It said not false accusers. A lot of y'all lying talking about y'all demure. You not demure. You understand? You are not demure at all. A lot of y'all lying on your husband. You understand? Talking about the kids that y'all just had belong to him, and you didn't have sex with somebody else. Them kids ain't even his. You a false accuser, but you all crying. You got snot bubbles coming out your nose. Talking about these is his kids. I would never do that. You a false accuser. You calling the police on him, talking about he hit you when you didn't attack him because he been talking to some girl on social media on the phone. This is insane. And it said that the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine. You ain't supposed to be as a woman. I'm teaching you how to really be demure. How to be demure is in the Bible. That's what we read about right now. It says you're not supposed to be a false accuser. You're not supposed to be giving to too much wine. Meaning what? You ain't supposed to be out here drunk all the goddamn time. Every day you looking for the bottle. You got a whole family and you looking for the bottle. You looking for the bottle every goddamn day. You understand? Like you Franklin off of Snowfall. After he fell off, he became a drunk like his father. As a woman, you should not be drinking every day. That's not behavior that's holy. And what does the word holy mean? Separate. Meaning that you don't behave and act like everybody else. That's not holy behavior. You looking for a damn bottle every day. You know what I'm saying? You were wherever got the bottle, that's where you turning up at. You understand? And it said, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. So a woman can be a teacher, but she's supposed to be a teacher of good things. What's a good thing? You sleep with a man, you gotta be with him for the rest of your life, even if you got another wife. Hey man, look, sis, you ain't supposed to be getting drunk. As a woman, we ain't supposed to be out here getting drunk and falling all over it, peeing on the side of a damn car. You understand? We gotta stop the car and let you pee because you drunk. You understand? You ain't supposed to be out here loud mouth, screaming, snapping your nails and clapping your nails together. You understand? Trying to be seen by everybody. That's not holy behavior. You understand? That's not a teaching. That's not a teachers of good things. But what do Cardi B teach? They teach women horrible things. They teach women absolutely horrible things. But they said they don't teach their daughters the same thing at home. You understand? And I guarantee if you ask Sexy Red the same thing, she ain't teaching her daughters if she got one to be teaching to be running around saying her lyrics like how children is in the neighborhood. She ain't doing that. Like a woman could teach, but she's supposed to be a teacher of good things. So I don't know what the hell IUIC talking about. Ay, mata niya, yo, sis, bakit ta? I don't know what the hell IUIC talking about don't listen to black women. No, you can listen to black women, especially if you're a black woman. You can listen to a black woman, but if she teach good things, you gotta listen to a black woman that teach good things. And if you don't know what good things is, just look at the ISBK. Look at the women in the ISBK. They talk good things. That's why you don't see sisters all in the club embarrassing a nigga. I mean, embarrassing a husband. You don't see them sitting all in other men's face. You don't see them drunk all over the place. You understand? You don't see them dressed half naked, shaking their behind. They don't even listen to sex. I ain't never heard my rib listen to Sexy Red ever. I ain't never all these new like rappers. I ain't never heard my rib listen to none of them. You know why? Because she got behavior like it's become holiness. She's totally separate. She probably don't even know what the hell going on in the world. You know what I mean? Let's look at TikTok or you know what I mean Facebook or something. Well, half the time we don't even know what the hell going on. But it said teachers of good things. A lot of women, and you find out that your grandma, she wasn't a teacher of good things. Your mom, she was not a teacher of good things. Your mom was not demure at all. You understand? Your cousins, your friends, they was not teachers of good things at all. You understand? And that's why the Bible say behavior like it's becoming holiness. That's why God said you got to be holy because He don't want you being like everybody else. You got to look at their life and see how it turned out. Look at them as an example and say, "Oh yeah, they the sole reason why I shouldn't be like them." Look at them. You understand? They wasn't teachers of good things. They say, that they may teach the young women to be sober. So, like I said, a woman can teach. I don't know what the hell IUIC talking about. You understand? A woman can teach. And I'm gonna get that in the Bible too in Proverbs. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober. That's what if you've been in the school for years, you understand, because you the age woman. You supposed to be teaching young women to be sober. And not just sober from liquor, but sober mentally. You understand? From anger and everything else, irritation. You're supposed to be teaching them to be sober. When they come into the school, you ain't supposed to aid their demons. When they get to talking about their husband saying, "Oh, he doing this, he doing that," you ain't supposed to aid that. You supposed to teach her how she's supposed to be, how she's supposed to conduct herself. You supposed to treat her like a daughter. You understand? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because guess what? When you was in the world and you went to your mom was and your friends, you told your friends, your mom about your dude, he doing this, he doing that. They said you need to leave him. You understand? You need to practice. You need to be single. You don't need to be. They told you the wrong things. But what the Bible say? That they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands. You told them that you got into it with the man, and he did this. He talking to the other woman. They said, well, if he's talking to another woman, you need to leave him. But a holy woman, a woman that's the mirror, what she'd do? She'd teach the young sisters to what? To love their husbands, to love their children. In the world, you're not taught to love your husband or your children. You absolutely taught to do the opposite. Like you got what's her name? Um, Beyonce. She got songs talking about to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. And it's a whole song about how she breaking up, but in real life she married and in love. And she got children and all that. But women is listening to this song and they thinking that Beyonce really hate Jay Z. Well, you ain't never even seen them get into a physical altercation on social media in public or nothing. You ain't seen none of them get out. You don't know what their relationship like. But you listen to these songs and you'll think that listen to the left. Yeah, yeah, my nigga, yeah, to the left. You kicking your man out the house listening to these damn songs. And Cardi B and Beyonce would never do that. They'd never do something like that. It's insane to them. You understand? They said, what did it say? That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. You supposed to be like, and today in 2024, black women have to be taught to love their husbands and to love their children. You understand why? Why is it saying they got to be taught? Because they don't know how to do that. Because to them, their children are their enemies. That's why they go get abortions. This gonna stall this child gonna mess my life up. Well, let me go kill it. You understand? Oh no, I ain't with commitment. You understand? Especially if you got another wife in this relationship, and then you just keep getting in a relationship only for niggas to keep cheating on you, and you just keep going through. It don't make no sense. That's why you gotta be retaught on how to love your husband and how to love your children, because this world fights so aggressively and so hard, and they teach you on every platform how to do the opposite. You understand? You let your kids watch whatever they want to watch. You let them behave how they want to behave. You understand? It's just completely ridiculous. And it say to be discreet. What did it say? It say to be discreet. Let's look up the definition of discreet. What that I'm gonna look it up right quick. Let's look at the definition of discreet. Salakia. Let's see what discreet means. Let's look up discreet. It said to be discreet. Discreet mean to be careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions. You see that? It said, be careful. The word discreet mean to be careful or circumspect to one's actions. You understand? In one's speech or actions. So what it say? Say that they mean it say to be discreet. Like you gotta be careful on how you talk, on how you behave yourself, on how you act. That's what discreet means. In the world, you're not taught how to be discreet. You're not taught how to be careful about how you act and how you talk. You talk however the hell you want to. You understand? You act however the hell you want to. That's why you see women get into it in stores. Like we was just at camp this weekend. I seen a group of young sisters all in the street fighting, throwing each other on the ground like cats and dogs. And it came out their little slippers and all that. When the Bible said a woman used to be so pure back then that she wouldn't even venture to set the sole of her feet. She wouldn't even let her feet touch the ground. You understand? Like black women need to be retaught how to love their children, how to love their husband, how to be discreet, how to be careful how they talk to their husband and their children. Be careful how they act around their husband and their children. They're not being taught these things no more. This is a foreign thing. You understand? And this is majority. This is majority of the black community. So you ain't gonna trick me with this trend talking about DEMURE. You ain't gonna trick me with the nigga this trend talking about you. You're not DEMURE. You understand? You're not DEMURE at all. It said to be discreet, chase keepers at home. It said to be discreet and chasing keepers at home. A lot of y'all don't even know how to stay in the house. Every 5 seconds, you got something to do and got somewhere to go, and none of it's important. You understand? What really to you it really is important. You leaving the house is important, but it's not important. What really should be important to you is being in the house all day with your children. You understand? Teaching them good things, like the Bible said. Taking them to and from school, cooking and cleaning, being a wife, chilling. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Being a keeper at home. It said what? Chase keeper at home. Good. Like we ain't taught to our women ain't taught to be keepers at home and be good at all. All of them outside. All of them outside. And that's why the Bible say what? She for the streets. She for the streets is in the Bible. You understand? If you don't know, I'm gonna get that for you in a second. Being a woman being for the streets is literally in the Bible. Future ain't come up with that. These rappers ain't come up with that. That's in the Bible. You understand? If you gotta go out every 5 seconds and look for your woman and see where she at, because if she's not at home, she's for the streets. Straight up. I'm telling you, straight up, right now. She's not at home, she's for the streets. Because what can be more important than your family? What can be more important than your husband or your children? You understand? What could be more important than that? Nothing. You're chasing nothing. You understand? But like I said, a lot of women, like I said, don't be giving too much wine. A lot of women chasing that bottle. They all outside. They gotta be at every single club every weekend. They gotta go to all their cousins and friends' houses. You understand? They always gotta just be sitting at a gas station somewhere smoking weed. You understand? They always got to be in somebody's face. It makes no sense, man. You understand? But it said to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband. It said you supposed to be good. A lot of black women, Hispanic women don't know how to be good nowadays. You understand? It hurt their spirit just even thinking about it. Like a demon on them so hard, it hurt their spirit even just thinking about it. That's why when they just came out with the word demure, soon as Sexy Red seen it, what she say? I ain't demure, I'm a hoe. Because being demure is supposed to be a good thing. It's supposed, but if you know you not like that, it's gonna irritate you. You understand? It's gonna vex your spirit. You understand? And it said obedient to their own husbands, and you got to be obedient to your own husbands. A lot of y'all listening to that Christian pastor when he telling you to kick your man out, he ain't got no job. You understand? A lot of y'all obedient to y'all way of life. Y'all obedient to your mom. Y'all obedient to everybody but your husband. A lot of y'all obedient to that white man that own that job that's employed that your employer. That's who you obedient to. He'll talk to you crazy, tell you, you say, "Oh yeah, I'm about to clock out." Oh, no, don't clock out. We need you for the next hour. Somebody called in. You gonna say, "Oh, okay, sir," because you don't want to get fired because he put money in your pocket. And then you go home, your man say to make him a sandwich, and you down there ready to go upside his head. You know what I'm saying? Or tell him how bad your day was and how you had a long day, why he can't make his own sandwich. But you ain't gonna talk to that boss like that when he tell you to stay after work for another hour or two. You ain't gonna do that. You gonna, sir, yes, sir. But you talk to your man, crazy. But it said, that's why I said what? It said obedient to their own husband. You supposed to be obedient to your husband, especially, you know what I'm saying, if he not a sinner. You supposed to be obedient to your husband. If your husband telling you to go out and sell your box, that's insane. You should not be obedient to him. I'm not telling you to be obedient to something crazy like that. You know what I mean? But it said that the word of God be not blasphemed. Because if you the opposite of everything it just said, you blaspheme the word of God. Because God wants you to be demure. God wants you to be shy, discreet, reserved, sober. You understand? Chaste, a keeper at home, not giving to too much wine. That's what God wants from you as a woman. You understand? As a daughter of Zion, that's what God wants from you. It ain't just what your husband want. That's what God wants. And if you not being like that, if you blaspheme the word of God, you absolutely is blasphemy. You understand? And a lot of y'all not like that. So you blaspheme the word of God, talking about you demure, and you know you ain't built like that. You know it. You understand? So it's like we gonna drop that though, and then let's go to Proverbs 31. Let's go to Proverbs 31 and 1. Because I'm gonna show y'all something. So it said, "Woman can teach the young woman how to be keepers at home and not give it to too much wine." I'm gonna show you another verse where a woman was teaching. Right? Let's go to Proverbs 31, verse 1. And like I said, if you got any questions, put it in the chat. I'll answer them, Baba Kasha. Proverbs 31 and 1. It said, these words of King Emmanuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. You see that? So I don't know what the hell the purple lavender lad's talking about. That rainbow coat. I don't know what they talking about. A woman can't teach because what is this talking about? Read it again. It said the words of King Emmanuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Who is King Emmanuel? This is talking about King Solomon, David's son. And this is the prophecy that his mom taught him. You understand? Let's see what King Solomon mom taught him. Let's see. Verse 2. It said, "What, my son, and what? The son of my womb, and what the son of my vows." And then let's verse 3. It say, "Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways to that which destroy kings." Just say, don't give your strength to a woman. Like your strength ain't supposed to be your woman. You understand? A lot of y'all strength is your woman. You understand? Especially if you grew up in the damn 90s and the 80s, in the early 2000s, and you listen to all that music. All the music is about you, my son, moon of my stars. Please give me another chance. I won't do you like he did you. Please, please, please. I pray to God you be with me, and all that garbage, and all that soft, effeminate. Man, look, man, watch out. Straight up. What did it say? What is his mom? This is a woman talking to her son, giving him the she giving him the game. This is what my rib gonna do to my son. This she gonna say the same thing. He said, "Give not thy strength into a woman. Like your strength ain't supposed to be a woman. Like you ain't supposed to be weak when your woman is away or whenever she acting up. You understand? Or acting crazy. You ain't supposed to be all heartbroken and sad because she says she don't want to talk to you no more, or she block you. You understand? You ain't supposed to be all sad because that's not supposed to be your strength. Your strength is supposed to be serving God. You understand? A lot of times y'all break up women, or you find out your woman cheating on you, and she out there being a whore. The first thing you do is can't eat. A nigga immediately lose 20 pounds. Immediately. Then I'm stressed out. I can't even eat. When really you don't give your heart into a woman. Like what is your heart? Your mind. You weren't supposed to give your mind into her. You weren't supposed to give your strength into her. You understand? I'm gonna keep reading. It said, "Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor the ways to that which destroy kings." Because if you give your strength to a woman, she will destroy you. A lot of kings been destroyed because of women. They fall weak for a woman. You understand? They fall weak for a woman, and they end up destroyed, man. And it said, uh, verse 4, "It is not for kings, O Emmanuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink." You know what I'm saying? It ain't meant for you to drink too much wine, too much strong drink. It said, "Lest they drink and forget the law." Because if you drinking too much, you gonna forget the laws of God. Like I said, it's crazy for a man to walk around drunk as hell, out his mind, loose like that. That's insane to me. You understand? I ain't gonna lie, we all done had our little, our little times and stuff. But for the most part, me personally, I don't even drink like that to get drunk and be done that. Never. Have I before? Absolutely. But what is his mom? Let's stay on topic. What did his mom say? It said you ain't supposed. It said kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law. Because if you drink too much, you will forget the laws of God. You gonna be out here belligerent, starting fights. You understand? You gonna be out here getting into it with your rib. You gonna be out here doing a lot of crazy things that you probably wouldn't do if you were sober. You understand? And this is what his mom is telling him. And guess what? If she had a daughter, she'd be telling her daughter the same thing. You understand? Let's go. Let's keep going. It said, and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. So you supposed to drink. You can drink in moderation. All right, ain't nothing wrong with drinking. But if you walk around drinking every single day, let it be because you going through something. You lost a family member that was close to you. You lost a child, Lord forbid, something like that. Let it be that you going through something, but for you to be drinking every goddamn day. You understand? But don't just be waking up, or you know what I mean, just drinking just because you're bored. That don't make no sense. He said, "Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more." That's what you supposed to drink and forget your poverty and remember no more. But guess what? A lot of y'all women and a lot of y'all dudes too. Y'all at the club every single weekend drinking heavily. You understand? You ain't even got to be at the club. You could be at the house watching TV, drinking heavily. You understand? We got to help you to the bathroom. You peeing on yourself, and you wake up the next day embarrassed, telling everybody sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Don't make a fool of yourself, man. You understand? But let's keep going. Let's see what type of woman his mom said he should get. Let's go to verse 10. It said, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The Bible said, who can find a virtuous woman? Why? Because a virtuous woman is hard to find. What does virtuous mean according to the Bible? What does virtuous mean? Somebody know it, put it in the chat. What does it mean to be virtuous? It said, who can find a virtuous woman? For time's sake, I'm just gonna give it to you. A virtuous woman is somebody that work with her, a woman that works with her hands. That's what a virtuous woman is. She cleans, she cooks, she get the kids ready for school. She know how to sew. You understand? She always doing something. She busy. You understand? It said, who can find a virtuous woman? Why is she asking this? Who can find a virtuous woman? Because they're not common. You didn't grow up with a virtuous woman. Your grandma wasn't virtuous like that. I take that back. Some of these grandmas, well, they was virtuous. But your mom, though, she was born in the 80s, 90s. Yeah, she was virtuous for sure. It said, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Rubies cost a lot. But if you find a woman that work with her hands, she cooks, she cleans, she know how to sew, she know how to raise children, she know how to do all these different things. You understand? Start businesses. Man, her price is far above rubies. You understand? She can't be bought. She can't be paid for. She worth something. She got value. You understand? A virtuous woman has value that the money can't buy. You understand? So keep reading. It said, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. The heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so he need not of spoil. What is this talking about? This is talking about a woman that's actually demure, meaning that she get to the bag. She got so much value. You understand? She brings so much to the table, since that's so important in a relationship, that a man who can't provide, who got to go out there and rob, he ain't gonna go do that because he know he can depend on his woman to make it happen until he get on his feet, until he able to make it happen. Let's read it again. It said, the heart of her husband do safely trust in her. The heart of her husband safely trust in her. The mind of her husband, he trusted in this woman. Why? It said, so that he shall not have no need of spoil. I mean, he ain't got to go out and rob nobody. He trusted his woman, so he ain't got to go out and take penitentiary chances, go out there robbing somebody, pistol whipping them, and taking what they got to put food on the table. Because we live in the kingdom now where a woman is able to get a better job than a man. She might get hired quicker, anything. She gonna make sure that she do that just so her husband ain't got to go out and rob somebody. And now she raising her children without a father. Now she in the house without no protection, without no lead, no nothing. She gonna make sure it happens. You understand? That's what a real virtuous woman do. That's what a woman that's demure do. A woman that's like this, she ain't gonna kick her husband out when he loses his job. You understand? She ain't gonna do that. A lot of y'all will do that because that's the stigma on black people. Like we got, he ain't got no job, kick him out. I can do bad by myself. You understand? You ain't paying none of my bills, and then if she decided to keep him in the house, she gonna use her paying the bills as an excuse to abuse him. You ain't paying none of my bills. I can go out with whoever I want. I can go do whatever I want. You don't pay no bills in here. Cut off my light. Like it get real. It gets scandalous. You give a black woman power, it get real scandalous if she's not a woman of virtue. If she's not a woman that's demure, it get real scandalous for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's the heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. It don't matter if he ain't got no job or not. She gonna do him good all the days of her life. She ain't gonna do him evil. Let's read that again. It said, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. As long as she living, she gonna make sure she treating this man right. You understand? She gonna make sure she doing it right by this man, regardless of what her mama say, regardless of her sister say and her cousin say. Oh, the girl, it couldn't be me. You know they gonna have everything to say when they can't. They constantly in and out of relationships and can't keep a man. They gonna look at your relationship and say, oh, it couldn't be me, or try to give you some little trumped up scenario. She gonna do her husband good all the days of her life because she know that's her duty. That's what she's supposed to do as a woman. Because if not, she blasphemy in the word of God. You understand? Let's keep reading. It said, she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. Like you ain't got to tell her to work. She seek wool and flax and she work willingly with her hands. You ain't got to tell her to go to work. She gonna do it off the rip. You understand? Because she want to do her husband good. She want to do her family good. You understand? What's that? Oh, so, all right. Let me keep reading. It said she right. It said she is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. And she like the merchant ships. She bring her food from far away. You understand? And she like the merchant ships. She makes sure she bring good food home. You understand? She like we gonna get the watermelons, we gonna get all the fruit. You understand? We gonna make sure we eating right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna eat no fast food. She ain't bringing fast food home like that. You understand? She cooking from scratch all the time, every day. You understand? And everybody wondering like, how you gain so much weight, brother? Whoa, you get that healthy weight because you got a good woman at home. You understand what it say? It said she is like the merchant ships and bringeth her food from afar. You get that good healthy weight on you. You understand? Because she cooking all the time. You understand? She making you healthy sandwiches in the afternoon. She making you breakfast. She making you dinner. You understand? She doing all that for you. When a woman that ain't virtuous, that ain't demure, she gonna hate to even make you a goddamn sandwich. She gonna hate to come bring you anything on your lunch break. You understand? Or do any of that for you. Verse 15. She arises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her husband, and a portion to her hand her maidens. And she arises when it's nighttime, and she feed make sure she feed her husband. Like a lot of y'all, if you tell your woman, ask your woman, if your husband asks you, you know what I'm saying, shh, yeah, yeah, shh. If she tell your if your woman if you ask your woman, hey man, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, hey man, can you make me something to eat? She gonna look at you like you crazy. She'll look at you like you crazy, or start laughing at you. No, I ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? Because she ain't built. It ain't for her. Being a wife ain't for her. Being a mother ain't for her. Being sweet, shy, reserved, and delicate. You know what I mean? And chaste. It ain't for her. Being a keeper at home. It ain't for her. It ain't for everybody. You understand? But find it is women. It is women that it is for. Find you that type of woman. You understand? And instead of what? It says she arise also while it is yet night and give meat to her husband. She don't give a damn what time it is. Nighttime, daytime, her husband say he hungry, she gonna feed him. That's a good woman right there. That's what a good woman does. She ain't got no excuse why. I'm too tired. Oh no, I already cooked earlier. Oh yeah, they ate it all. You ate it all. You want more food? But she ain't gonna put up no argument with you because she know this is the duty of a woman. You understand? In a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planteth with slack and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planteth a vineyard, and if she out here planting, she got a garden at home. She plant grapes, tomatoes, you understand, cucumbers, whatever it is that y'all want to grow. She doing it at home. You understand? We said she girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candles go off not out by night. She left her hands to the spindle, and her hands and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yeah, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. And that's why a lot of times you can see there's a lot of sisters that's out here with us. We go have food drives and go pass out clothes and food. You understand? They out here with us making it happen. Why? Because these are good women. These is virtuous women. And this is remember, this is Solomon Mama giving him the rundown on what type of woman that he should date. You understand? They not saying, man, to hell with them poor people and the people that need stuff. We need stuff too. She going out with us and making sure that we pass these food, these clothes out. You understand? And making sure that we do the work of the Lord. Why? Because this is a virtuous woman. She work to be virtuous mean to work with your hands. And a lot of y'all not willing to do that. Y'all not demure. Stop saying it. Please just stop saying it. It's a lot. But let me drop that though. I just wanted to give you another example of women teaching. That was Solomon mom teaching him what type of woman he should get when he become king. You understand? Because every woman don't deserve a king. Every woman don't deserve a prince of the power or somebody in the UPK. Every woman don't deserve it. I'm being honest with you. It said, let's go to Job chapter 39, verse 17. Job chapter 39, verse 17. He said, because God have deprived her of wisdom. Like God deprived a lot of these women of wisdom. Like they don't know what it takes to run a household. First, how to be a wife, how to raise children. They was deprived of that knowledge. It wasn't given to them by God. You understand what it say? It said because God have deprived her of wisdom. They don't know how to raise no household. They don't know what children need. They don't know even what their husband. They don't even know what the hell they need. That knowledge wasn't given to them by God. They was deprived of that knowledge. And it said, neither have he imparted to her understanding. They don't understand at all. And that's why the scriptures say they got to be taught again. You understand? Like they can be teachers and they should learn from somebody that's a teacher of good things. That's teaching you how to behave yourself. You understand? How to conduct yourself, how to act. Be cautious of what you say, how to be keepers at home, how to love your husband, how to love your children. These things, these type of things are things that you have to be taught, especially coming out of the world, because you was never taught them growing up by anybody. You were never taught them by anybody. You wasn't given that understanding. But you better believe Commander Johanna giving them the understanding to hear for the show. You understand? Keep reading. Matter of fact, that was it on that. So like, I'm gonna go to. Let me go to. Ephesians 5:22. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was deprived of that knowledge on knowing what it takes to be a virtuous woman or a loving woman and a kind woman and a mother and a wife. Y'all was deprived of that knowledge. You understand? Um, he said like because a lot of y'all want to argue and fight every chance y'all get, but y'all don't want to do none of the basic stuff that a family need. Y'all don't want to do none of the basic stuff that Proverbs. I'm gonna go to Proverbs 21:9. But y'all don't want to do the basic things. You know what I mean? Y'all act like it's hard. It ain't hard to be. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it is hard to be a wife, especially coming out of the world. It is hard, especially if you wouldn't talk. You understand? But a lot of y'all want to fight and argue 24/7. That's y'all main goal. Fight, argue, fight, argue, fight, argue, and it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we down there in the middle of World War III, and what are we arguing about? Like Christ about to return. Like we almost there. What the hell are we arguing about? What are we arguing about? It don't make no sense. What is this about? You know what I'm saying? And let's go to Proverbs 21:9. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9. Uh, it say, "It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house." It say it is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than to be in a house with a woman. That's let me read that again. That's heavy. It says it is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. The Bible says it's better for you to be living on top of your goddamn house than to be in the house with a woman, to be in a big house with a woman where all she constantly do is want to fight with you 24/7. Y'all fighting about what food will make. You know what I mean? Y'all fighting about who you talking to. You fighting about why you driving crazy. You fighting about why you sound like that. Why you look so mean. You fighting about all these different things. What the Bible says? It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Bible says it's better for you to dwell and live on top of a house, in the corner of the top of the house, than to be in a big house with a woman who constantly want to fight you 24/7. But that's the type of woman that America wants black women to be. That's the type of woman that you was taught to be from your mom and your grandma and your friends. You was taught to be the type of woman that all you do is fight. You want to fight, argue. Everything is a debate and an argument and a fight. Everything. You understand? And you should not be like that. Who did you learn this from? Who taught you this? Like them the questions that you should be asking. Because somebody that taught you that wasn't somebody that loved you, obviously. You understand? Because all that do is break up households. You understand? You got. I know it's messed up. But ask your dad why he went there. 9 out of 10. Because your mom don't know how to shut her damn mouth. Who the hell want to be in the house with a woman that fight with you 24/7? Nobody. I'm out of here. I'm gone. You understand? That's why the Bible says it's better for a man to be on top of the house in a corner than to be inside of a big house with a woman where all she do is fight. You understand? That's gonna make you go crazy. You gonna lose a part of yourself doing that. You understand? But that's how a lot of y'all women want to be. That's why you fight your man when he tell you you ain't supposed to be wearing that. Take that off. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with this. Ooh, ooh. You fight your man when he tell you need to stop going out every weekend. You understand? You fight your man when he tell you that you ain't supposed to be having male best friends. You ain't supposed to be doing all that. You married to me. You understand? You fight your man over every little thing, and all he trying to do is be a real nigga and protect you. You understand? Let's drop that. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to let me see where I want to go, man. I'm gonna go to Proverbs 9 and 13. It's like it. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. Okay. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. And it said, a foolish woman is clamorous, she is simple and knoweth nothing. A foolish woman is clamorous, and she's simple and she don't know nothing. What does clamorous mean? Clamorous means to be loud. A simple woman, she loud as hell. A lot of y'all think just because y'all loud, y'all right. No, you wrong. A lot of y'all think just because you whoever get the loudest, that's you mean you right, and then argue with you to death behind it. What the Bible say? It say a foolish woman is clamorous. A foolish woman is loud as hell. Foolish woman a woman that don't know nothing, she loud as hell. She is simple and knoweth nothing. She's simple and she don't know nothing, man. She don't know nothing. And that's why you gotta be careful who you copycat or who you mimic or who you learn from. Because a lot of these women they know nothing because they have copied women who don't know nothing. They copy women that was clamorous and don't know nothing, like they mamas and they aunties and they cousins. But you look at the woman here in the ISUBK, you look at these brothers' ribs, they gonna teach you how to be. They gonna teach you how to be chaste, keepers at home, soft, loving your husband, loving your children, chaste. You understand? Uh, uh, they gonna teach you how to behave yourself as becometh holiness. They gonna teach you how to be cautious of how you act and what you say and what you do. They gonna teach you that. But a foolish woman, she ain't gonna teach you that. She's gonna teach you to just be a whore, be loudmouth, be out of pocket, and then go on Facebook and Instagram and say you DEMURE. Nah, man, ain't how it work. Um, but with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and in the class, you know what I mean. Make sure y'all tune in every from Monday through Friday, man. We, what I mean, from Sunday to Friday, we got classes going. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the class. Put your name, city, and state if you're tuning in. I can't stress how important that is. You know what I mean? You don't want to be out of pocket and just, tune into a brother class and then you ain't saying that. You understand? So, that being said, y'all about Shemel Sharp, all the brothers. Y'all Shemel Shalom.